Hey everybody, Bo here. Hey, check it out. We are back out there again, and we are in the POTTY Canyon on the POTTY River. And we're all set up. It's a little warm this afternoon. Now it's really nice temperatures. It's been a hot summer, but it's always nice to get out into the mountains. So it is officially happy hour on the river. Hey everybody, Bo and Madonna here, and we are live streaming from Colorado, and it is happy hour on the river, the POTTY River. See ya!
Cheers.
Cheers. To your health. Salute. Here is our setup. And there goes Madonna. And we got the gazebo going on. And let me show you our view. It is spectacular. So we are pretty much just relaxing today. Here's my chair, my spot. Plus we got some great pools down below. Is that awesome or what? So it's kind of cool how we have these little islands in the middle of the POTTY. We got another one here, so it kind of goes around that one, goes around this one. A lot of people fishing today. This is prime time right now as the sun's going down. But just wanted to share this little view with you. And tomorrow I am going to try and do a tour, updated tour of my little remodel job that I did at the beginning of the season. I put in a new 314 LiFePO battery, 314 amp hour LiFePO. And then I put this panel on top. It's bifacial, so it gets it from the top and gets a little bit from underneath. Well, there you have it. I'll tell you what, the POTTY, that's where it's at. Price is right. And I like it because it's first come, first serve. So, you know, I was surprised we were in Kelly Flats and we did not get our spot. There was only one spot open, which we've done before, and we did not like that spot. So, and the one that we really liked was taken. So we went all the way up the road and no luck. So we had to come down the road, and I could not even tell you what campsite we're in. So I'm going to call this an undisclosed location. But there you have it. Is that awesome or what? So if you like to fish, especially fly fishing, this is definitely the way to go. All right, see you in the morning. All right, breakfast on the river. All right, we got a little leftover steak, eggs, bacon, and fried garlic rice. Madonna's happy. Aren't you happy?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, I'm going to give you a little tour of our remodel. So everything that I did this year, and it's been working out really well. And hopefully it'll give you some ideas for your build, or if you're thinking about doing something like this. But I will show you the outside. I do have my plugs here. I have a 30 amp cable and solar. And I did add a solar panel with ladder racks on top, and that is a bifacial. Now that panel will put out about 10 amps, but the problem I'm having right now is my controller is not quite letting it do that, so I may upgrade to another controller. And this is Rolling Thunder, cabin on wheels, gourmet kitchen in the front, cantina in the rear. Here's Madonna hanging out doing her puzzles. Here's the cantina. And we love this because sometimes we cook inside and we cook outside at the same time. Madonna will do rice inside and then I'll grill outside. Sometimes we just do outside, sometimes we just do inside. And this is a tarp, and this thing does really well on the wind. And these are just a couple poles and stakes. This is my outside sink, which is just one of those solar bags and a bowl that you just dump. We keep soap and everything has a place. And the reason is cantina, you can see I have these for hot dogs, spices, we have a light. And so something new that I did was this. I just strung these baling wires and hooks, and I put 2 of these in, and these have worked out really well. I do have a back screen, so these little pouch or bags or whatever you want to call them are new. And then we do have the garage underneath. That's where we keep the cabana, we keep the outside kitchen, everything fits under there. My spare tire is under there. We always bring a fire bowl. I have 2 tanks, one for the fire bowl, and then I have another tank on the front, which I keep both of them on the front, but I keep that one for the inside kitchen. This is fairly new, and it is working out really well because it closes automatically. Our old one just wasn't the right size, so it didn't close automatically. I do have some tire covers. I put on some decals, spruce it up a little bit. And coming inside, let me put on some lights. Okay, the love seat I redid. So what's new in the front? Now stick around to the end because I'm going to tell you what I would do different if I were to do it all over again. But I put this sheet metal, which I love because you can put magnets. This is actually magnets put on the glass rack. So the sheet metal is new and I absolutely love it. And also this refrigerator by Bodega, which is unbelievably cool because it has all the lips and it has everything so nothing moves around. Has a little produce compartment on the bottom, and this has worked out fantastic. And it has an app also, which is great. Let me see if I can get this open. Okay, so I had a little space on top of the refrigerator, so I went ahead and put this drawer in that locks, and it locks in place as well. I love it because we keep some bags, we keep our plates, we keep our silverware, plenty of storage, so that's worked out fantastic. And then it locks in place. Then we do have more storage over here. I keep pots and pans, I keep a heater under there, and miscellaneous. And then we do have another silverware, and I keep bags and stuff. And then on here I hang stuff like pot holders and stuff like that. So you really want to utilize every space. Now this is done strictly for our lifestyle. You know, we use it a weekender. A couple of my prints, and then we have all this storage up here. Really simply done because I'm not a craftsman. So if I can do this, you can do it. I do have a Pioneer radio. I added that. I put it on a switch. And then coming around, I put up some prints. I lost one. I had one here. It actually fell down. And this is the bed. Now this bed flips up, which I'm going to show you in a couple minutes. But originally I had it going this way, but now it flips up into a full-size bed. So here is the love seat. And what's great about this love seat is you take this all off, put it here. I have this on here to keep the pad from going all the way. And then this flips up. So that's kind of a nice little workstation. Then it also flips down. So then I've got all this room in here, which I absolutely love having open space. My dance floor. So here's an idea for you, because this is a fantastic workstation. Flips up and then flips down. Like I said, I put that there. I put this here. And there you have it. And this is my Woody. All right, I'm going to move on over and I'm going to show you our table. So the table flips up. Everything's flip up, flip down. So there's the table as it flips up. And as you can see underneath, I do have storage. And that's just simply a triangle on a hinge. Easy to make. We eat inside a lot at night. And then we eat out during the day. We usually do lunch or breakfast outside. So that is the flip up, flip down. So let me go ahead and get that down again. All right, now I'm going to show you the bed. So the bed, what we do is move that out. I put the porta potty over by the door, and then this has a little handle, pull handle. Pull it up, and then these lock into place. And it's a full-size bed. Now the bed is one of those tri-fold 4-inch memory foam type sleeping pads, and then I have a 2-inch topper on top, and it is extremely comfortable. I'm going to just tuck this in. But even when it's down, if you want to take a little nap, one person, it's like a giant nest. So that's the other thing that I had done that I changed. Let's see, what else did we do? This is the controller. I'm going to upgrade that and put in something that'll pull the amperage out of there. TV's in. We do have a medicine cabinet. And I actually made this lock from a computer part. TV, and then we do have storage up there we use for blankets and pillows and stuff. Storage there, and storage there. That helps. Let me shut the door. Now what I do like is the door is magnetic, so you can put magnets and stuff on there. And then I did put the switch here for the solar. I'll turn that off so it stops flickering. And the TV is back. I like having the TV there. We have a outside antenna. Well, it's one that goes in the window. More storage over here. And then one of the things that I did, lots of plugs. So I have AC and I have 12 volt. And I have one on every wall. So there's one there. There's one underneath by the radio. It's kind of in the back here. I also have another one up there. And then in the back, there is another one underneath. Now, what would I do different? Well, also the other thing that I did was I put up these drapes, which was really easy. You just buy these rods that you can the rods just snap in. They have springs in them. And then the drapes, I think I got them at Walmart or Amazon. They're working out good. So I have the blinds as well as the drapes. And what would I do different? Well, the first thing I would do different is I would have moved the door down a little bit, maybe a foot or so. Everything would have went down, the window and that window. Unfortunately, I'm not good at designing and putting everything to scale, so it was kind of the best I could do. So that's number one. Number two is I would have gotten an RV door. Now, when I got this, they did not have RV doors available. So that's why we have to use this type of screen. The other thing I would do different is on the kitchen. Also, the other thing I have in here is lighting underneath. So I have lighting there, and I have 12 volt lighting under there. I have 12 volt lighting in the back, lights up the whole back counter. And then I also have it here. If you can see that go on. And those go into different colors. Now, up front, what I would have done different is, I don't think I would have done a 3 burner. I would have only done a 2 burner because we never used 3. We only used 2, and I would have gotten a bigger sink. So I would have moved it over a little bit with a bigger sink, moved the door back a little bit, and I think it would have been absolutely perfect. But we still like it. It works good. Everything's functionable. And again, sometimes we cook in and we eat in, sometimes we cook out, and then sometimes we cook in and out. So we'll have a couple things going on. Like last night, Madonna did rice inside, we did sauteed mushrooms inside, and then I grilled a steak outside on that grill. It's nice to have options. And the cabana has been fantastic. That's worked out really well. But there it is with the bed up. All right, now to take the bed down, they make different locks that you can put on here. I just use these counters. So I bring that up, bring this up. And then it goes down. Put this back over here. Now we do use the ottoman as a step. And it's like a nest. It is so comfortable. And it gives us a lot of room. We got the hanging baskets and just a little bit of decorations. So this is what we do for our step like that. All right, well, I hope this gives you some ideas. And that concludes the remodel tour. Okay, the other thing I did was I put this cap on the end, and we use it for shoe storage. And I did add the fire extinguisher. I put that in here. So, and then of course we have the cabana. The cabana is fantastic. It's nice because it gives you shelter from the rain, gives you a little bit of shade. But I will say it does get warm when it's in full sun. So be aware of that. But we like to put the sides up halfway. If you put them all the way down, you get more of a breeze. Now let me show you the view. the pooter. And there is the setup. Check it out. The pooter is turning to gold. A little bit of magic. All right, we are in nighttime mode. Let me give you a little view of what it's like at night. Got a little fire going. We are in a fire ban, but you are allowed to use these fire bowls. We do have a little light in the back. If you can see all the way in, we got a light in the front. I don't have all the lights on, the side lights, just for conserving a little bit of energy. Yeah, let's see, we're cooking a little bit of chicken. Prepping for some broccoli. And we got a moon up there, so that's it from here. And of course, the pooter. Rolling Thunder, cabin on wheels, gourmet kitchen in the front, cantina in the rear. Here's the cabana. Got these little solar lights here.
How you turn this off?
I'll give you a view of the inside with all the lights on. So there's the side lights and the other side lights, and we're going to be in dining mode here, and then I'll turn on, oops, there you go, there's the big view. All right, well, I just wanted to share what it's like at night. And Madonna is cooking her rice. Sorry for the view of our box of wine. And we got some white rice going. All right, well, that's it for the nighttime view. So we're gonna eat a little dinner, and I will close this out in the morning. All right, gang, hey, it is our final morning. And you know, I'm not sure if I mentioned, this is a 6x14 cargo trailer. It came in at 1,500 pounds empty. It was the largest I could go to keep the weight low. So with a tow capacity on a 6-cylinder of 5,000 pounds, starting off at 1,500 pounds, I'm figuring I added 1,000 to 1,500 pounds. So we're about 3,000 to 3,500, which puts us right in the ball game. Now, if I could have, I would have went with a 7x14, which makes it easier to put a bed across if you want to do that. It gives you a little more room. We like the bed the way it is, the flip up. That's been working out really well. It's super, super, super comfortable. Also, I did add a 314 amp hour lithium phosphate battery, which is fantastic. And I do want to show you how I did the solar. I brought it in through the back doors because I did not want to drill a hole in the roof. And that seems to be working out pretty good. There's enough, with the trim and everything, it seems to be working out really well. So I am brewing my morning coffee, and then we're gonna cook breakfast, and then we are out of here. But I'll give you that last view. Let's walk down to the creek and I'll show you that. But yeah, this is a great place. This is the Dutch George campground, which is below Kelly Flats. And we've really enjoyed our stay here. It's been a very relaxing couple days. This trailer is pretty much a weekender for us. 2 days is good enough for me staring at the river. But there's some great fishing on the Pooter, man. And they do keep it stocked. There's a fishery up above. But I'll show you this little area. I don't think I showed you the close-up down here, but there's a couple little ponds you can take a dip in. It was extremely warm our first day, but yesterday was a little bit cloudy and the temperature stayed really nice. It kind of drizzled off and on. Never really got the ground wet, never really downpoured, just kind of a drizzle that came in and out, scattered clouds, and fantastic. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think in the comments. What would you do different? And what do you think of my build? And I really thank you for sticking this long in the video if you have, and for watching. So let me know what you think and give you the last view. I do have the tire covers, which I like, and I do use that step box, which is my toolbox. And I bring that in when it fits underneath the love seat. So that's it from here. Till next time. This is Bo. See ya.